I didn't believe any of it either. The videos, the rumors, the people saying something not human was inside that mall. I thought it was just another internet story. Until I saw it. Not clearly, not fully, but enough to know whatever they said it was a lie. This happened at Bayside Marketplace, Miami, January, late evening. Crowded, loud, normal. Tourists everywhere, music playing, stores open. Nothing felt wrong. At first, I was with two friends. We were just walking around, grabbing food, filming random stuff. It was one of those nights where everything feels alive. Lights reflecting off the water, people laughing, completely normal. And that's what makes it worse, because when things changed, it didn't happen slowly. At first, we heard shouting. Not unusual, just loud voices near the center area. We thought it was a fight, people arguing. Then, more people started running. Not walking fast, not rushing, running. And not like they were scared of a person, more like they didn't want to turn around. We tried to see what was happening, phones out, recording, like everyone does now, but something felt off. People weren't yelling words, they were just screaming. That's when I saw it, between people, near the entrance corridor. Something tall, too tall. At first I thought, just a person, but no, it wasn't moving like one. Its height didn't match anything normal, at least 7, maybe 8 feet, and thin, not skinny, wrong. My brain kept trying to fix it, to turn it into something normal, a trick of perspective, a shadow, someone on something. But it wasn't. It moved. Not walking, not running, more like sliding, like its legs weren't working the way ours do. That's when the panic hit fully. People weren't curious anymore. They were terrified, running in all directions, dropping things, not looking back. And then I realized it wasn't alone. There were more. Not clearly visible, but shapes moving between lights. The lights around them felt wrong, like they were bending, flickering, but not like electricity, like reality itself was glitching. And the sound. This is the part I can't explain. There was no footsteps, no voices, just this low vibration. You didn't hear it, you felt it. One of them moved closer, still partially hidden, but I saw enough. The head, too smooth, no clear face, just dark. And then, something reflected, like eyes, but not like ours, too big, too still. For a second, everything slowed down, people running around me, but I couldn't move because it was looking at me. And I swear, this is the part people won't believe. It felt like it knew I noticed it. Then someone slammed into me, knocked me out of it, and I ran. Police sirens everywhere, lights flashing. But here's the weird part. There were way too many. Not just a few cars, dozens, then more, like they were preparing for something big. But no gunshots, no confrontation, just containment. Officers weren't rushing in, they were blocking, sealing exits, keeping people away. Then helicopters, circling, spotlights scanning, but never focusing on one spot for long. And then, just like that, they were gone. No bodies, no suspects, no explanation. They said it was teenagers fighting with sticks. No, that's not what we saw. That's not what caused that panic. That's not what required that response. And here's something I didn't notice until later. In one of my recordings, for just a few frames, there's a shape. Too tall, standing still, while everything else is moving. And it's not looking at the crowd.
It's looking directly at the camera. They can call it whatever they want. They can explain it away. But I was there, and I know what I saw. And whatever it wasn't supposed to be here.